Right now, thousands of international students in the United States are feeling confused, scared, and even angry. These students are mostly Indians. The Trump administration is facing serious legal trouble after making changes to how it handles student visas. Many international students, including Indians, record in the SEVIS system, which is the Student and Exchange Visitor Information System that tracks all the student visa holders are being terminated, often without clear reasons. The government says that it is no big deal, but the immigration experts and students say otherwise. For Indian students who are there in the US, an active SEVIS record means that they are allowed to stay and study in the US. If their SEVIS record is terminated, it usually means that they have to leave the country immediately. Recently, the Trump administration began terminating SEVIS record for many students, even when the students had done nothing wrong or had only made small mistakes like dropping a class. Some students were accused on violating rules that they don't even know about. In some cases, students had no idea why their records were cancelled at all. After SEVIS termination, universities, through their designated school officers, are informing students that they must leave the US immediately with no grace period. But in court, the Trump administration is arguing that SEVIS termination do not mean F1 visa itself is cancelled and students can still continue their studies. Now, this is creating total confusion because students are getting official notice telling them to pack their bags and leave, while the government tells the court that everything is fine. Immigration experts strongly disagree with the Trump's view. Immigration lawyers are explaining that terminating SEVIS can have devastating consequences. It doesn't just affect a student's school record. It can cancel their F1 visa, end their working rights, and even start deporting procedure. Another immigration lawyer, whose name is Rekha Sharma, pointed out that universities themselves are scared. If they let students with the terminated SEVIS record continue attending classes, then schools might face criminal charges under Trump-era immigration enforcement policy. If this environment of fear, both students and universities feel trapped, unsure about what is safe and what is legal. Now, because of this chaos, students are now fighting back. In Michigan, 133 international students took the Trump administration to the court and successfully won a temporary restraining order. Now, this order temporarily protects them from deportation while the case continues. The student argued that they had followed all the visa rules and that terminating their SEVIS record would cause them serious permanent harm. If they lose their SEVIS status, they could lose their right to stay in the US, miss out on any job opportunity, and even can be detained or deported. In the meantime, the lawsuit claims that students have a legal right to remain in the US as long as they meet the condition of their F1 visas, and that SEVIS termination is unfairly putting them at risk. Students who have already graduated and they are working under OPT are being hit the hardest. When their SEVIS record are terminated, they immediately lose their work authorization. They can't easily restore their SEVIS status because they are no longer enrolled in the school. Now, for them, only option is to file lawsuit against the government, which is expensive, time-consuming, and extremely stressful. Many students on OPT who had believed that they were on a clear path to building a career in America now find themselves suddenly jobless, under threat of deportation, and facing a very uncertain future. Now, this entire situation shows how dangerous and unfair immigration policy confusion actually can be. It's not just about paperwork, it's about real lives and real dreams being destroyed. International students from all around the globe, India, China, Europe, South Korea, and more, came to the US believing that if they followed the rules, they would have a fair chance to study, work, and succeed. Now, because of the confusing government policy and harsh enforcement, many students find themselves living in constant fear, not knowing what tomorrow will bring.